everybody. Thank you for all the amazing questions. The first question we have here for today is, hi, I have a big problema, with my plain voice. Everyone tells me that I sing like a kid. How can I increase my harmonics? So I would say that sounding like a kid could be a couple different things. Sometimes kids' voices have lots of very strong harmonics. So, what I would encourage you to try first is to see just what kind of energy is already present in your harmonics. Um, there are a lot of different spectrum analysis programs available, some nice ones available for phones. But if you have a laptop computer, I would really recommend Voce Vista Video by Sygyt software. That's sygyt.com. And you can try that out. And it would look something like this. So this is going to show you just what kind of harmonics are present in your voice. I've got this set up so that I can see some high energy and that it's on linear. If you download this out of the box, it'll look a little bit different. So just change it to linear so you can kind of see a little bit better what kind of energy is present in your harmonics. So having worked with adolescent singers quite a bit, some adolescents who sound like kids have a lot of very strong harmonics, but they're speaking at a little bit higher pitch than an adult, and their vocal tract is a little bit shorter. So the areas of really strong energy are slightly more spread out and higher than in an adult voice. So that would be one way of describing a kid's voice. Another way that this might be what you mean, is perhaps you feel like you have a breathiness to your upper register, where there's a lot of that in it. So let's take a look at what those two things would look like. So if you get onto here and just speaking and you see lots of energy up through, 4,000 hertz or so, that tells you that you have a lot of harmonics and that they probably are pretty strong. Just maybe then check in and see like, oh, is my larynx a little bit high when I do that? And then that might make me sound like a little bit smaller person than I actually am. All right. Or if you get on here, and you're singing in your upper voice, and you see that there's not a lot of energy there. We'll just kind of play around with sounds that have and finding this will just give you some instant feedback on which sounds have a little bit more energy in the upper harmonics. And that's how I used this for myself for many years as a singer, was to look at, okay, when is there acoustic energy in my sound? Because sometimes I can't tell. Like, I was surprised to find that acoustic energy and pain didn't have to go together. In fact, they didn't go together. Usually when the voice felt easy and free, that's when it had the most energy in it. So that's one way to look at it. Then as far as like once you're working on that, or using that feedback to kind of confirm, oh, do I speak or sing with a really high larynx that's making me sound just a little bit smaller than I am, or am I not able to get all the way together up there and that's why it sounds like a kid? Or is it both? um, for getting a little bit better, cleaner adduction that has, as a result, more acoustic energy, I really like semi-occluded vocal tract exercises for building that over time. So like we used in the masterclass, the finger kazoo, or a tongue bubble, or straws. Those are all really nice ones for helping train the voice to have a little bit better phonation so that then we get stronger harmonics. But I really encourage you using a program like Voce Vista Video, which again you can demo for, there's a very generous demo period on it for you to try it out and see if you like it. That'll give you the type of feedback about your voice in real time where you can say, oh, wow, there's actually a lot of energy here. Oh, I can see that maybe my tone is a little breathy because there's not much energy above 1,000 hertz. All right.
So I would have to agree, naturally, with Chadley. Harmonics can be a little bit all over the place, so you might have very, very strong harmonics. But it sounds like what you're looking for is just a little bit more bass, bigger, more mature sound. So an easy trick, something you can work on and experiment with, is using a hum. Just an easy, comfortable tone. You can do it anywhere around your speaking pitch, up to, maybe if you're a guy, between C and G4 or 3, C and G3. And when you're doing a hum, let's take the F for example. We do play with the space between your teeth. Notice how it changes the sound. Now find where it feels in your head and where it vibrates, and then play with the shape of the mouth too. If you listen carefully, you notice I have a lot of upper frequencies or treble. I'm just using these words. They're not scientifically correct. They're just helping words. You could say bright lights and dark purple lights. So let's just say so this is having a low larynx, mouth like this. Then I'm cutting off those treble or reducing them, and you feel it down low. Now see if you can blend a little bit more of the bass into your sound just by using the hum. And go back and forth. Activate the treble, activate that forward resonance and that vibration. Perhaps you'll feel up here, you might feel it elsewhere, and also activate those lower frequencies. Then when you can actively do both, then practice mixing your sound together so it's balanced. And then open to a vowel. And then you'll build in more and more of those lower frequencies that perhaps you're looking for. Hope this helps.